championship game for the varsity girls. We want to introduce the rosters for both teams. First, for the away team, the Faith Training Christian Academy Patriots. Starting with the seniors, number 3, Emily Dobbins. Number 14, Jordan Jenkins. The juniors, number 32, Kylie Fleshman. Number 4, Kara Henry. Number 2, Haley Eaton. And number 50, Julia Jenkins. Freshman, number 51, Grace Rougeau. And number 45, Michaela Barnes. 8th grade, number 20, Leah Choi. And 7th grader, number 11, Sky Brownlee. Patriots are coached by Walter Young. And now introducing the roster for the Southwest Louisiana Lady Knights. Beginning with the seniors, number 14, Amelia Lower. Number 21, Catherine Savage. And number 33, Anna Grace Dennis. Juniors, number 24, Nevaeh Clofus. Sophomore, number 20, Amelia Lower. Freshman, number 11, Margaret Savage. Now to the 8th graders, number 30, Johanna Clofus. Number 1, Aaliyah Rodriguez. Number 4, Ava Dennis. And number 13, Audrey Lower. The Knights are coached by Eldridge Clofus.
And we're back. It is championship time. Time for the Varsity Girls Championship. This one, as you heard from our PA announcer, Al Quartermont, is between the away team in this one, the Lady Patriots of Faith Training Christian Academy out of Leesville, and the Southwest Louisiana Lady Knights. Should be a good one. Both of these teams won big in their semifinal contest. One to watch for. Good to see Kylie Fleshman back in the game, number 32. She went out with what we thought was an ankle injury, but we did see her out there warming up for the Patriots, and you know that this Lady Knights team will be led by number 24, Nevaeh Clofus. She distributes the ball well. She goes to the basket. She rebounds. Just a complete player in this one, Chuck.
Yes, she does. Looking forward to seeing how she has healed up and is ready to come out and scrap a little bit and get some girls championship basketball underway.
And we are here. The Lady Patriots control this one. That is Fleshman. They played Chef a little earlier for the junior varsity state championship. Chef of Baton Rouge winning that one. So here's an opportunity to pick up a state championship perhaps in the varsity section. A lot of these players the same ones that made it out there before. Clovis getting a hand in there and knocking that one away. Lady Patriots in blue go up, and a big hard foul early on. That's Joanna Clofus that gets the foul, and that's going to send number 14 to the line is George Jenkins. Just underway, back to 8-minute quarters as we move to varsity. That one is in. Second free throw by Jenkins up and in, and it's 2-0 lead for the Lady Patriots in this one. And instantly getting in there and playing some defense. There's Fleshman. She looks to run. That ankle showing no signs that it was iced up all night. Rolls around, misses that basket. Pulling it down, looking for the rebound. There's Jenkins once again, unable to get that one. And she's going to be fouled and go back to the line. That's 2 fouls quickly on Joanna Clofus. She'll have to come out. Jenkins will go back to the line now. Free throw there, and all 3 points via the free throw line. That's going to get number 13, Audrey Lower, into the game for Johanna Clofus.
I believe it was kind of a focus to well, I don't know if it's purposeful, but they're playing aggressive, and it definitely plays into the advantage of getting her off the court early for the other team.
Jenkins missed everything in that one. As long as they've got 24 out, though, they're in good shape. Nevaeh Clofus, as she goes this Lady Knights team. Just a pure shooter. That shot is up, and it's no good off the side. There is Clofus getting the rebound. Throws this one around. That's Ava Lower that's out there. Ava and Audrey Lower both out on the court.
Remember back in the day.
Inside that shot. So the Knights unable to connect from the floor. Chuck, go ahead.
I was going to say, remember back in the day they had the Twin Towers. Well, I just think with the 2 Clofuses, we call them the double barrels, huh?
They're solid players indeed. 3-0 lead for the visitors from Faith Training Christian Academy. Jenkins banging around, going hard to the basket. Unable to get that one. Thought she might have been fouled again, but no call there. Bringing it up the floor. Ava Lower has it over to Clofus. Clofus, the dish back to the near side. Now working it inside. That's Catherine Savage. She travels, and that's going to be turnover. So a good start for the Lady Patriots. About as good a one as you could imagine.
Yes, indeed. A 3-0 right now.
Both of these teams had smothering defenses yesterday on the 2 teams they played. And look quickly, Joanna Clofus set to get back in there, even with 2 fouls. Inside to Jenkins once again. She goes up, misses that one. Rebound underneath by Julia Jenkins.
Substitution, Johanna Clofus back in the game.
She's going to take the place at number 21.
So coming out, Catherine Savage will have a seat beside Coach Clovis.
Even Barrett,
And right up into the stands where Clovis is.
Aaron inbound. There we go.
Clofus now has it. She's assumed the point guard role. Thought about the 3, dishes that one. I think she's a little better in transition, as is this Lady Knights team. She is being blanketed by Fleshman. Spun around, and Clofus hits the deck this time. Rebound kicked around. Good intensity by that Lady Patriots team. Over to the corner. Clofus thinks about 3, fires that one up, bangs it around, unable to get it to fall. Going to be out and go over to the Lady Patriots. Low scoring affair in this one. Again, saw a lot of effort out of this team yesterday in their win, and the Patriots go in. Jenkins got another one. Jordan Jenkins has all 5 points in the contest. Only one that has scored today is Jordan Jenkins for either squad. And we're 3 minutes in. Back over. That's Clofus. She gets that one. That was Joanna Clofus. Back out and running is Fleshman, but she turns things back, slows it down just a little bit. Good to see her back in there again. She had that ankle injury last night. Up and rolling that one off of the backboard was Kira Henry. Kira Henry with the basket. First one again with points. It wasn't Jordan Jenkins. And again, just a tremendous start out of the gate for this Lady Patriots team. Unable to find a basket, or the Lady Knights. Clofus, though, she'll take the 3, misses it. Rebound bounce around.
Clofus fouled on that one.
Yeah, Johanna Clofus now. She'll go to the line. Kiara Henry gets her first personal foul, and that'll send Johanna Clofus to the line shooting 2. Rolls around, and that one is good. First points of the game for the Lady Knights.
Missed on that one.
Good rebound out into the corner, getting that and good work, but stepping on the line. But a great effort by Ava Lower. Inside, that was Julia Jenkins that got it. Now over to Fleshman. She's being double teamed and going to call a held ball. Possession will flip over to the Knights. Great work, Nevaeh Clofus. Halfway through the first, and it's been all Lady Patriots from FTCA leading the charge in this one. Again, out of bounds, but great job jumping in by Kiara Henry. Still got one championship game to go. That's the boys. That'll follow this one, and then we'll have the announcements of the all-state selections. Lob inside. Unable to finish that. Fleshman gets the rebound out, and she pulls that down, and she's off and running.
Nice lob pass, though.
Just out of sorts there, stepping on the line for the Lady Patriots. Pass got too deep on her, and that was Haley Heaton.
Let's stay over there.
Beginning to think more and more it was the defense of these two teams that, as opposed to the other teams they played, and the scoring, because the defenses here, neither of these teams are really able to get anything going, and there's a big collision. Quickly back up. They're going to give that personal foul to Ava Lower. That'll be her first personal foul, third team.
And a man-to-man defense right out of the gate.
Yep, full court press there, and we saw the Knights do this. That led to a lot of points for them, but they've got more fouls than they have points in this game, and that's a bad way to start.
It really is.
3-pointers off the mark. Clofus with it. Nevaeh on Fleshman. Now they get it back to the near side. Oh, and there's almost an unforced error, if you will. Margaret Savage able to pull that one down. She's scoring around 11 points a game, is yet to tally one today.
Savage reference to baseball there.
2:52 to go in the first. Nevaeh's got it. She has not got off the mark yet from the field, from anywhere. That is Johanna Clofus, and she's got all 3 points here. One from the line. She's got 2 points from the field, 1 free throw, and 2 fouls. Good turnover steal inside by Margaret Savage. That's a couple of big plays that she's had. Oh, they're going to call that. Can't be on 14, Jenkins. Oh, they do call it on there, and that was not. That's Jordan Jenkins going to be our first one, but the whistle was blown past that. I thought they were going to give that to Julia Jenkins, who was there inside set up to take the charge, but they whistled the foul prior to that, and that will send Ava Lower to the line to shoot 2. Rolls around, gets that one in.
Shooter's roll.
And again, as great of a start as FTCA had, it's back to a 1-possession game. And that full court pressure, Patriots are going to take a 30-second timeout, and good job by head coach Walter Young getting that timeout there, because he did see the momentum switching to this Knights, and you cannot let this Knights team get that momentum behind them. If you're the Knights team, you want to force the issue, play that press, and get after them and get some turnovers. And so this game kind of like the first round in a boxing in a match where they just kind of jab and fill each other out. That's what you're getting.
Yeah, the Knights definitely want to get some forced errors, right?
Correct. .220 remaining first period of play. This is for the girls' varsity state championship here in Pineville, Louisiana, HOS Fieldhouse on the campus. There's that turnover on the inbounds. Nevaeh has it. She's trying to go to the basket. She's going to get fouled and won. What a play, just throwing it up to the basket is Nevaeh. She goes in and gets the basket. They're going to whistle that foul on number 2, Haley Heaton.
Knowing where the basket is and get it in that general area, hopefully it falls, and it did in this case. And what does that do for the score, huh?
Old school 3, and that gives the Knights the lead. Nevaeh had 11 last night, but had 8 assists on the evening.
Could not regain that dribble after that inbound pass to her, and turnover goes to the Knights.
7-0 run to take the lead here for the Lady Knights. They trailed 7-1 in this one. Looking way across court, that Savage throws that one away. Foul is going to be whistled on number 11. Margaret Savage picks up her first personal foul. Jenkins has it. Jenkins scored the first 5.
Try ball.
And there's going to be a held ball. We'll go over to the Patriots. Lady Patriots have it. Looking for the run out. Jenkins being played by Clofus. Lucky she didn't pick up the foul. Fleshman looking inside, misses Jenkins on that. Was falling down, but had a great idea. Did Kylie Fleshman. Long range shot there from Joanna Clofus, no good. Held ball now. This one will stay with the Knights. Jenkins has been impressive in this. Jordan Jenkins, number 14, has. The senior has been mixing it up, getting involved in everything. She's a senior and she wants to go out with that state championship. That's Nevaeh. She gets the field goal. Give her 5 now. There's another turnover, and here come the Lady Knights. That shot up and no good. Rebound underneath. Unable to put back. Clofus once again puts this up, and it's not good. That was Johanna Clofus. Jenkins on the run out. She's getting pressed on the sideline. She slips and falls, lost her balance, as I think the sideline kind of got to her as she was being pressured by Nevaeh and was forced out of bounds there. Here comes Nevaeh back. 9-0 run for this Lady Knights team. There's another basket, three-pointer put up, no good. Going to go the other direction. The Lady Patriots will have it again. It's Jenkins just banging around, and they're very impressed by the work of the senior Jordan Jenkins today. Kylie Fleshman has it. Fleshman battling. Here's that pressure by the Knights. Able to beat contained there. Down the court. Bouncing around, that shot off the mark and no good by Heaton. See what they're going to whistle here. They're going to whistle Kylie Fleshman. Fleshman will pick up her first personal fouls, goes the other way. Fouls are even at 4 apiece as we wind down the last 39 seconds of the first half. Again, a 9-0 run to get the lead and work down into the first period. They trailed 7-1. And we'll see how this run continues, or if the Knights, or if the Patriots can do something to get back onto the scoring side of it. They've been shut down about the last 5 minutes of scoring. Shot is up and off the backboard. Are you kidding me? Nevaeh Clofus, she's got 7. And has fueled this lead, and those fans responding well to it over there that have made the trip up from the Lake Charles area.
Yes, they have. They're liking this 11-0 run they've got going on.
Indeed, they are. Trailed Ava Lower will pick up her second personal foul. Lower's going to come out, and that's going to put Catherine Savage into this one. Lady Patriots trying to get to the bell here, trying to get to the whistle, and Jenkins is going to go down hard, and she's shaken up visibly. Can't stop it till they have a stoppage in play, and Jenkins gets back up. That'll do it. But you saw Julia Jenkins go down hard there at the end of the first period. But an 11-0 run to close out the last 5 minutes of the first quarter. We'll see what the second brings us after this on 446 Sports.
The fine folks at BK Distributors want to thank all the educators for weathering the storms, so to speak, through 2020 and beyond. Thank you for your dedication to our children. The end of the school year awards are now available. Any type of award, trophies, banners, plaques, they do it all at BK Distributors. So with school almost out, that means summer leagues are in full swing. New items, same great prices, and fast turnaround. BK Distributors, Highway 20 in East Pineville behind Arby's.
It's the perfect time of year to grab everything you need for your big-time fishing partner. Security Sporting Goods at 2220 Memorial Drive in Alexandria has everything you can think of from Abu Garcia, Lewis Duckett, Zebco, and even Zoom. We even have in stock Old Town kayaks with models like Topwater, Sportsman, and even Vapor. No need to shop anywhere else because Security Sporting Goods has it all. Find us on Facebook or you can contact us at 318-445-6246. Security Sporting Goods. We have everything from camo to ammo.
Back to live action we go. Second period, 11-0 run after the Lady Patriots got up 7-1 in this one. It's been all Southwest Louisiana, the Lady Knights continuing to press, and there's a turnover to keep things going.
Kind of shooting themselves in the foot on a few of these things now.
Well,
Other is just aggressive play.
They went to full court pressure, did the Lady Knights, and that has been difficult to deal with for this Lady Patriot. Good to see Julia Jenkins in the game. You know, she went down, and she's still favoring her right side, it looks like. There's a basket, it's up and good. Haley Heaton ends that run. You know, even though it was that big run, it's still just a one-possession game here for this one. There's Clovis from way downtown. She misses that. That was Johanna.
Oh. Yep.
And it will stay here trying to get the save. Over into the corner now, back up top. Shot is up, rolls around, no good. There's Jordan Jenkins, controls that board. She gets it back to Fleshman. And these Lady Patriots have an opportunity now to get this ship right, and they're going to do it on the heels of Jordan Jenkins, who was leading the way, but she's unable to get that. Here goes Nevaeh down the court. She'll go coast to coast, flips that one in, and draws the foul. That's going to be whistled on Kiara. Kiara Henry gets that one, and that's going to send Nevaeh to the line to shoot two. I see what's happening here. It's intense defense that they're trying to play with that full court press, and then they're getting Nevaeh to drive in and try to generate contact, get the fouls, and play that type of game. And Clovis is solid at that.
They're quickly adding up too. That's 5 on each team. Just now starting this.
Nevaeh gets the second half of it. Give her 8 points here in a matter of about 3 minutes of game time. That's Kiara Henry. She's going up to the basket, unable to get that to go. Over the top. Good job jumping in the passing lane by Henry. They're going to call over and back because there was no change of possession. And the ball was tipped.
She just couldn't. That's too much momentum going, I'm telling you.
Again, good to see Julia Jenkins banging around there. That's going to be whistled on. Yeah, that'll be called on Nevaeh. That'll get her first personal foul. 16, so one more away from the bonus. And this is going to drag this game on.
Jump ball.
if there are free throws along the way, and they whistle that foul on Jordan Jenkins. That'll be her second.
Oh, wow. I thought he was holding up 2 thumbs.
And that's the 16. So here we are, 6.5, just a minute and a half into the second, and both teams will be shooting free throws for the duration of this half.
Couldn't say more evenly matched as far as foul count.
No, it's two well-matched teams.
Yes.
Back up top, that is lower. She finds Clofus. Clofus fires the 3, just misses. Might have been a little bit out of range, but here comes this Lady Patriots team. Good pressure up top, Catherine Savage. There's a corner 3 from Fleshman, misses everything. Going to be out of bounds on Margaret Savage, and ball's going to stay here. That will send Haley Heaton out of bounds to inbounds. Over the top, Fleshman's got it. She's finding Jenkins, who goes down hard. We'll see if they count the basket, but that's going to be the 3rd personal foul on Johanna Clovis. And so they're calling that on the floor. Wave the basket off, and that will send Jordan Jenkins to the line. Ava Lower comes in now and
takes out number 30 there.
Yeah, Joanna Clovis has had the fouls mounting up on her. Shot is up and it's good. Jordan now 4 for 4 from the line. And gets another one.
And waves to him over there for the support I think she thought she got from him.
Over into the corner quickly, back up top. Lady Knights now are facing the pressure that the Patriots are putting on. That foul's going to be whistled on Haley Heaton. And that's going to be part of what is going to be a lot of free throws down the line, because I got to believe the fouling with this intense pressure that they put on is going to continue. Ava Lower will go to the line.
I would agree with you.
Bounces around and it's no good. Julia Jenkins pulls that board down. She's going to, the held ball they're going to call. And the aggressive play in this one continues, but it will stay down here. And Julia Jenkins just doing yeoman's work. I mean, she is getting knocked down and returns, gets back up, getting knocked down and gets back up. That shot is up, rolls around, no good. Scrum for the ball kicked out. Now Nevaeh has it. She's going to go up, and they're going to call the block on Jenkins, who will go down again. Julia's going to pick up the foul, and they're going to call the block, and a lot of people thought it was a charge. And look, I don't see how Julia Jenkins continues to get back up, but it's like Rocky Balboa getting knocked doan in the Rocky. I mean, it's not how many times you get knocked down, it's how many times you get back up, and she's doing that.
Yep, she's definitely at it. So
you're going to come over and have a seat, but I got to believe that it's not going to be a long time that the junior is out of the game. Nevaeh will go to the line. Misses that one.
I was likely likened to the crowd. I was kind of surprised that was a block, personally, but I'm up here.
Correct. Second free throw misses too, so Clovis misses both of them from the line, and she is 2 of 6 from the free throw. Correction, 2 of 5.
And the Knights from retained possession again. Off her foot, trying to regain dribble, and that is going to go to the Patriots.
Look, I'm telling you, when you get into shooting free throws this early in a quarter, it will call for one. The game slows down, but Chuck, you get no offensive rhythm and flow out here. Inside to Jordan Jenkins. She gets it back over. Fleshman is up, and she's favoring that knee now just a little bit. Fleshman gets her first basket of the game, but you have to keep an eye on her. She's holding that knee. Shot is up, and it's no good, but Fleshman pulls that board down. Don't think she's going to be able to run much. You see, she's favoring she's going to go down. Hops right back up. And look, both fan bases are loud and local, and this is what you expect out of a state championship game. 13-13.
Great defensive play here by both teams to hold that score to what it is.
And shot's up, and it's in. That is Audrey Lower. Way out in front, the run out. That one is up, and it's good. Emily Dobbins.
That'll be a key element if you can make that continue to happen like that.
Well, trying to get over that press, and that's what they have to do. Working inside. There's Jenkins again, but she gets banged off of the ball. Entertaining at first half, to say the least.
Yes, indeed.
Inside, shot is up, no good. Control to the near side, rebound up and misses. Margaret Savage going to be off of the Knights and going to the Lady Patriots. We have seen this FTCA team in just about every championship game that there has been today. Going the distance up, rolling around, no good. Henry had a look at it. And going to go over to the Lady Knights. Love the checkerboard uniforms by the Lady Knights. We talked about that last night, but a big fan of those uniforms.
Yes, indeed, and that half and half blue and white shirt.
Right. There goes Nevaeh. The running one-hander doesn't go. She hits the deck, comes back up. Jordan Jenkins banged around, and she'll go shoot 1 and 1. That foul is going to be whistled on Ava Lower, and that's her third. So out of that position, they've got 3 fouls on Joanna Clofus, and they've got 3 fouls on Ava Lower. So 6 fouls between the 2 people that have been on Jordan Jenkins. Fouls spread out a little more. You've got 3 players with 2, but you've got 2 players with 3 on that Lady Knights roster. Jordan Jenkins has done great work at the free throw line. She's got 6 of her 8 points via the charity stripe.
I like that, charity stripe.
Regaining the lead is this Lady Patriots team. They led 7-1 before that big 11-0 run, and now they have clawed their way back into the lead.
Almost a mishandled ball there.
Yep, Joanna Clovis just about mishandles it. She is in there playing with 3 fouls. Oh, going down hard that time was Audrey Lower. Out to the near side, Heaton. Heaton spins around over Jenkins' head. Don't know if it was intended for Jenkins or for Dobbins, but neither were able to control, and it will go out.
On a night.
Like it went out on the Knights.
Oh, you're okay.
It's okay to throw that one back behind it. Going to turn things around, and Henry will have to get it back across the timeline. Gets that one inside. A little bit of a travel, nothing called. There's going to be a foul, and we'll be shooting free throws. 32 is who they'll call that on. That is Kylie Fleshman. So Jordan Jenkins has 2. Kylie Fleshman has 2. Kira Henry has 2, and Haley Heaton has 2. If you're the Knights, you got to start driving and trying to get foul trouble on one of those ladies.
Yes, indeed. You still got 3 minutes left, so, I mean, a lot can happen in this last 3 minutes of play in the first half.
And what you got to do, what you've got to guard yourself against is picking up that 3rd foul if you're one of those ladies.
Yes.
Bouncing around, tying things up, and going quickly shooting again. But it's going to be a held ball, and it was just slinging around. This thing's starting to get a little intense, as you would expect a state championship to be, Chuck. These are champions battling out here. A little bit of a push-off by Jenkins. but it's going to be out of bounds. She does a masterful job of shielding the defender away from the ball. Very pleased with the way Jordan Jenkins is playing. And they're going to call, wow, just like that on the inbounds, they'll call Kylie Fleshman, and that's her third. It will be the 10th team foul. So shooting 2 the rest of the way now is this Lady Knights squad.
And you were just talking about being careful of picking up your third at this level.
Especially on an inbounds play. You really don't want to do that. One thing we said about the game in Nevaeh Closer, she struggles from the free throw line. This is going to be the first time that we've seen Grace Rougeau in this. She adds a spark to this Lady Patriots team. She's all over the floor.
She is. She's a fun one to watch.
Second free throw is up and good. 9 points now for Nevaeh. Hustling around, and look, there's Rougeau on point, trying to get something going. Good job of dribbling. The Lady Knights will have it. Nevaeh over to the top to Johanna. Back to Johanna. She'll shoot that 3. We know that. And it's up. That's why she does it.
Wow. More often than not, she finds the bottom of the bucket with it.
Has had a rough go of it here, but found the way. Good turnover out in the middle. That press working once again. Lady Patriots did a good job of throwing it over the top. We'll see if that can continue. Yeah, beautiful block, Haley Heaton. Again, if you're Heaton or you are Henry or Jenkins, you got to be careful. Rougeau going to the basket. She'll get fouled, and she will go shoot free throws. Foul whistled on Nevaeh Clovis. That's her second. And I'm telling you, Chuck, this crew that's in here, the first 4 games we saw last night and the first 3 games we saw today, the fouls weren't called like they have been in this one.
No, and that's difference of associations and what they're exposed to and what I guess what they're
that's a violation out of there. So that wipes off the first free throw. Nope, didn't.
Must have been a generosity.
Shot is up, and it's no good. She stands about 6 inches off of the free throw line. Normally you see people toe the line, but she gets off of it maybe 8 to 10 inches, I guess.
Oh, that's a good foot.
So that she can, I guess, step forward. She jumps forward. It's kind of a jump shot from there. Grace Rougeau gets the free throw to fall for. Now 19-17. Back to the top. That is Johanna. Johanna Clovis has it. She switches around the corner to lower. Takes a shot at it. Rebound is going to be down there by Heaton. Still battling. Held ball is going to be there. They hold on to the ball and just close and wait for the whistle.
Nobody wants an extra foul.
Good job jumping into the lane. We've seen that from Kira Henry all day. Rougeau picks this up, and a timeout is going to be whistled by the Patriots and head coach Walter Young just to try to settle things down. 30-second timeout, trying to get to the break. And what a second period this has been, a lot more evened out. You say that because it started out in the game of runs. It was 7-1 early for the Lady Patriots, and it comes back on an 11-0 run, made it 12-7. And then the Lady Knights get back, or the Lady Patriots get back in the lead. Now here the Knights. So just a back-and-forth game. 2 evenly matched teams is something that you would expect to see happen.
Whenever you're playing for state championship, why not? And what we saw out of these 2 squads yesterday in that semifinal game, oh my gosh, I mean, kind of expected a high-intensity game, but honestly, I was expecting a higher scoring game. But like so private to knowledge, I believe, pointed out.
I did allude to that earlier.
Yes, you did.
The defense has controlled things, and again, the calling a little bit different on there. Teams have to adjust. They'll talk about that at halftime, but you've got a lot of players, and that's going to change the way that a game is played when you've got players that are out there with 3 fouls. Back over the top, and that's going to be an over and back. Clovis, a good job to go back there and get it, not just leave that. Sometimes you see a player give up on it because they know it's going to be a backcourt, and the other team goes down and grabs it for an easy basket.
Yeah.
overthrows Jenkins. Jordan unable to climb the ladder and get that one, and that's going to turn it back over to the Knights. So again, you've got Jordan Jenkins with 2 fouls. Kylie Fleshman, she's on the bench with 3. Kira Henry has 2. Haley Heaton has 2. 3 fouls for Joanna Clofus and Ava Lower. That shot is up, and it's no good. On the line, going to go back over to the Lady Patriots.
It seemed to be a little bit over-aggressive on those inbound plays sometimes, or those inbound passes.
That one off the hands, but right back in now. Jordan's got it. Jordan gets it over to Kira. Kira goes to the basket, misses that one. Bouncing around, banging around. Jordan had the rebound, trying to put it back up. She goes down hard. And a held ball is going to be a result of that, and it will stay right here. Look, as intense, and this one's not chippy by any means. No. It's just intense. As rough as that boys game was, the JV state championship, this thing is just as rough. Oh, got to be careful saving that one back inside. Oh, and nobody, they let off of it there, would have led to the held ball. But the Lady Knights out and running and going to go to the free throw line. We'll see who picks that foul up. That's going to be Rougeau. They should give that to Grace Rougeau. In fact, they do. That's going to send Margaret Savage to the line for a pair. She's averaging 11 on the season per game and has yet to score today.
I like pairs. That
one is up and bounces around and no good. Not only the free throw was no good.
But what was good was your delay of my potential joke miss out.
That rolls around and is out of there. Jenkins hits the deck again, and just rough play out there, deciding when they're going to call him and when they're not. Heaton will go to the basket. She misses that. There's Clofus. She goes down. Rougeau not afraid to get in there.
I'm wondering if we need to make sure, or ask them if they're thinking about doing a wrestling club.
Look, this is just scrappy basketball. You would expect for teams battling for a varsity state championship, and we've had it going to the basket, unable to get that to fall. Rebound is there, no good. Jordan has it, controls the board out of there. 3 seconds left, gets the ball off, got to have a shot. Not going to do it. Lady Knights 19, Lady Patriots 17. And a well-deserved round of applause from both sides of it as we've reached halftime in this girls' state championship. We will be back for the second half right after halftime on 446 Sports.
It all started with a sketch on a napkin. An idea created by 2 walk-on bench warmers. And after 10 years of hard work and perseverance to turn their dream into a reality, it's the #1 sports bar in America.
Welcome to Walk On.
Walk-ons, because everyone needs a little playing time.
The fine folks at BK Distributors want to thank all the educators for weathering the storms, so to speak, through 2020 and beyond. Thank you for your dedication to our children. The end of the school year awards are now available. Any type of award, trophies, banners, plaques, they do it all at BK Distributors. So with school almost out, that means summer leagues are in full swing. New items, same great prices, and fast turnaround. BK Distributors, Highway 20 in East Pineville behind Arby's.
It's the perfect time of year to grab everything you need for your big-time fishing partner. Security Sporting Goods at 2220 Memorial Drive in Alexandria has everything you can think of from Abu Garcia, Lewis Duckett, Zebco, and even Zoom. We even have in stock Old Town kayaks with models like Topwater, Sportsman, and even Vapor. No need to shop anywhere else because Security Sporting Goods has it all. Find us on Facebook or you can contact us at 318-445-6246. Security Sporting Goods. We have everything from camo to ammo.
The following things are just plain wrong. Pouring coffee into a light socket. Dressing a 300-pound man in a tiny pink Speedo. And hiring an unqualified employee for your business.
Express Employment Professionals in Alexandria is here to assist you in hiring that right employee or helping you find your perfect career. Apply online at expresspros.com/AlexandriaLA.
In Central Louisiana, you might see me at the ballparks or soccer fields, or we might cross paths at the grocery store. I'm your local Farm Bureau insurance agent, your local expert when it comes to protecting what you love and depend on. I'm Jason Hawk. Learn more about how Farm Bureau Insurance can save you time and money. So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK and let me help you protect your biggest investments. Real service, real people. Farm Bureau Insurance.
back to HOS Fieldhouse we go, 19-17. The Lady Knights of Southwest clinging to a 2-point lead. What a back and forth game. This has been one of the better games that we've seen all weekend. A lot of fun here bringing you this one. Glad that you are riding along with us on 446 Sports. Great partnership that we've been blessed with through that ACEL organization. So happy to be associated with such a fine group. Just a 2-point lead, one basket separates the two. Coach Eldridge Clofus and the Southwest Lady Knights cling to a 19-7 lead over Coach Walter Young and the FTCA Patriots out of Leesville, Louisiana, 1/2. And if it's like that first one at all, Chuck, this is going to be a good one.
Absolutely. And I also wanted to throw one of the sponsors for this tournament this weekend, especially these championship games, is the Hart family in loving memory of their beloved husband and father, Mr. Dean Hart Sr.
Indeed, we'll do that. Don't forget the boys' championship game is going to be dedicated and played in honor of Chris Simmons. That's the young man out of the ACEL organization that passed away tragically in a car crash back on December the 17th with a couple of his siblings. They will be here honoring him. We've got a brief video there at halftime about that, and they'll remember and honor him with 22 seconds of silence before that game starts. But we've got 1/2 of play here. That basket is up and in. Ava Lower gets that one. She's back in playing with 3 fouls herself. Here comes that pressure of the Lady Knights.
Any bobble of the ball just is going to pretty well cause a turnover, because I mean it's just they're that quick to the ball, that quick to the opponent.
Lady Knights taking a gamble running this full court pressure because they've got a couple of players playing with 3 fouls. Poked away by Nevaeh Clofus. Good to see. You look down on the court and see Julia Jenkins back in the game. So good to see her. Told you she wouldn't be out very long. She hit the deck 3 or 4 trips in a row, and now she's back inside in the paint, scoring the basket.
There we go. You got to root that one on the fall.
Julia gets her first basket here, and back to a 1-possession game. The Lady Knights cross midcourt with the ball. That's Nevaeh Clofus.
And that brought a smile to her face, too.
Shot is up, and the 3-pointers have not fallen for Joanna. She's got 1. She's 1 of 6 shooting 3-pointers on the day. Back to the top is Nevaeh looking to set things up. They do a little better in transition. That half-court offense has not been there for them. Joanna wanted another 3-point attempt at it. Doesn't take that. There's a 2 from the far wing. Going to miss that. Saved inside by Catherine Savage, but it's going to go off and over to the Lady Patriots.
And the Knights are not going anywhere. They're staying right here.
There is Julia Jenkins back in there again. We talked about, and she'll go down hard again, and that's going to be the 4th personal foul assessed on Joanna Clofus. And look, I'm telling you, standing her ground. Kudos to that young lady. She is banging around. She does not want to come out of the game. Coach is bringing her out, and she does not want to. We'll see Grace Rougeau come in there, and a big hand for the hard work. And that will get Joanna Clofus out of the game. Again, she's got 4 fouls now. Foul is going to be picked up on the near sideline, Chuck. And here we go again. Audrey Lower gets whistled for that. And already 2 quick fouls in a minute and a half.
I was going to say, quickly amassing the fouls already.
But you'll get that when you put that intense pressure on.
Yes.
There is Fleshman. She's playing with 3. She bangs around.
Oh, wow.
And another, I mean, this is just.
That was a check block, as we used to call.
You're seeing just a lot of physicality down in the paint in this one. That shot up, and it's no good. Coming out of there with the rebound is Heaton. And held ball is called. Possession will go over to the Lady Patriots. And there's that full court pressure again, throwing it out in front of Rougeau and let her go to it. And they're going to whistle. No, they're going to call a held ball and to go the other way. Not sure how that wasn't whistled a foul.
Shot to the basket, missed. Rebound done. Here goes Clovis back in.
Yeah, Nevaeh into the basket there. Good rebounding, and they're going to call it held ball once again. Possession will go the other way. And, yeah, you know, looking at it, and again, we're up here not at the vantage point that they have down there, but it looked like some fouls could be called beforehand on those plays. There's Fleshman. She goes up the running one-hander. Kylie Fleshman gets that, and that will get the Lady Patriots tied back in this one. We have another tie here.
Championship ball at its best.
21-21, Southwest Louisiana Lady Knights doing battle with the FTCA Lady Patriots from Leesville. That misses everything. It's going to bring Aaliyah Rodriguez in, the first time that we've seen the 8th grader make her way into the game, and an errant throw around. Lady Patriots have it, Chuck, and they're poised to look for an opportunity to get a lead, but can't stand the prosperity side of it. Turn it back over. Inside now, up into the basket, no good. Ava Lower. And nothing's happened, nothing's called, so they're going to get a timeout, waiting for the held ball for the whistle, and she's like, okay, well, I've got to get up. And big hand from this FTCA crowd as they are willing their Lady Patriots to stay in this thing and battle. Full timeout on the court. We'll take it with them and be back on 446 Sports.
The fine folks at BK Distributors want to thank all the educators for weathering the storms, so to speak, through 2020 and beyond. Thank you for your dedication to our children. The end of the school year awards are now available. Any type of award, trophies, banners, plaques, they do it all at BK Distributors. So with school almost out, that means summer leagues are in full swing. New items, same great prices, and fast turnaround. BK Distributors, Highway 20 in East Pineville behind Arby's.
.21 apiece in the third period. We play stepping on the line, not seeing it there. So turnover goes to the Lady Knights. Shot up, no good by Lower, who just came into the game. Jenkins has that. Jordan controlling, being pushed around, knocked around, slung around, goes back to the Lady Knights. And there goes Nevaeh, inside, outside, twisting in, up into the basket. She's got 11 now to Clovis, and there's the whistle. They're going to call the Lady Knights with the foul, Aaliyah Rodriguez, we believe. 3 personal fouls, Chuck, in the first 3.5 minutes here. Remember, they get to 7 and they go to the bonus, so you could see if things continue like this with that press. There goes Jenkins up, and she gets the basket. Jordan Jenkins. She's got 10 now.
Yeah, you can see this is going to come down to a free throw shooting extravaganza.
Long range bomb there, no good. Rebound, boarding the bucket is Ava Lower. She now has 6. Ava's out there on the court. She's got 3 fouls. Pressure not as intense. You just see a full court man trying to save it. That errant pass goes awry back over to the Lady Knights. Nevaeh surveying the situation. 3.5 to go here in the third. Lady Knights with a 2-point lead. From the corner, just inside 3-point range is Rodriguez. She misses that one. Ball's going to stay with the Lady Knights. Inbounds is there. Nevaeh trying to work her way to the basket. Unable to get there. Jenkins, good defense. The other Jenkins, Julia, controls that. And now on the run out, the crowd hollering, dunk it, dunk it. But Kiara Henry gets the basket on the run out. 4 points from her. And we're tied back at 25.
Three-shot.
Up, no good. Rebound controlled over. Knights stay with it.
Lost that dribble, but ended up like a pass.
Nevaeh gets it inside, looking for the assist, but no good. Catherine Savage unable to convert, and the official, unsure of which way he wanted to point, is going to leave it right here with the Lady Knights. This is what we expected out of these championship games, Chuck. And that game, that 10 o'clock game this morning was a long time ago, but I'm telling you, it's well worth it to the folks that are watching this one. Don't forget the chat feature is enabled on Boxcast. Let us know who you're cheering for and what your comments are on this. Three ball is up from Rodriguez, no good. Off and running is Fleshman. She gets it back over to Henry. Henry blocked. Jordan puts the shot back up. She's unable to get it to fall there. Tries to get the rebound, inbounds, goes back up with it. Will it roll in? No, it doesn't. Fleshman, the turnaround, put back for Fleshman. Jordan got it again. She goes down. There's Julia, gets it to bang around and into the basket. And oh my goodness, Julia Jenkins aboard in the bucket. And look, there is not a player that has been more physical and just all over the place than Julia Jenkins.
And still at it, scoring and defending and rebounding.
Patriots back in the lead, and there is Julia to pull that one down. Starts the run out. Henry able to get over there and save that one. Kind of circling the wagons there, and now it's got to get across the timeline. Does indeed. Pass inside, looking for Jordan. Jordan turns around, spins up and under, and going to get whistled for the travel. 27-25. Substitutions checking in. That is number 11, Margaret Savage. And again, Chuck, we've got the boys varsity state championship to come. The battle of the Shreveport Force and the Word of God Academy Force. They'll do battle, and it's going to be just this intense.
Yes, indeed. It'll be forceful, huh?
Indeed it will. I'll let you get away with that one. Working the baseline is Savage. She dumps it off. Picking it up is Kylie Fleshman. She's on the run out. She's got just Clofus, but Clofus, you know, is going to be right there defending, and does. And then the foul's going to be picked up on Haley Heaton. They'll give her the block, and that's 3 fouls on Heaton. First personal foul, first team foul in the second half comes with 58 seconds to go. So when they went away from the full court pressure, they went away from the fouling and went kind of to a straight full court man, did this Lady Knights team, and they slowed down on the fouls. Good adjustment to get out of that. But here comes Henry off and running. Has to extend her run because there were 2 defenders. And there is Nevaeh. And these FTCA fans are letting them hear about it. Good spirited crowd support on both sides of this one. 27-25. Lady Patriots have the lead as we near the end of the third. Inside, that's Julia. She gets it back over to Henry to the near side. Fleshman has it top of the key, winding down the third. Shot is up. Henry's got it.
There it is.
6 points, 29-25. 4-point lead now for the Lady Patriots. Quickly inside, got to put a shot up, and they don't do it. And this crowd is getting behind the Faith Training Christian Academy Lady Patriots. 29-25. Come back for an exciting 4th period of play here from HO West on 446 Sports.
The following things are just plain wrong. Pouring coffee into a light socket. Dressing a 300-pound man in a tiny pink Speedo. And hiring an unqualified employee for your business.
Express Employment Professionals in Alexandria is here to assist you in hiring that right employee or helping you find your perfect career. Apply online at expresspros.com/AlexandriaLA.
In Central Louisiana, you might see me at the ballparks or soccer fields, or we might cross paths at the grocery store. I'm your local Farm Bureau insurance agent, your local expert when it comes to protecting what you love and depend on. I'm Jason Hall. Learn more about how Farm Bureau Insurance can save you time and money So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK and let me help you protect your biggest investments. Real service, real people. Farm Bureau Insurance.
Back to the fourth we go. Lady Knights with the steal. They trail by 4 in this one to the Patriots. Patriots have done solid work down the line. That three-pointer is up, and it is good. First three of the day. Correction, second three of the day. Johanna Klofus, she has 9. And what a big-time three that was. 1-point game. Jordan has this one going to the basket. They're going to call an offensive foul. That'll get this crowd upset. Unless you're over there in the orange and blue and they're loving the work. Third team foul for Jordan. Now 3 players have 3 fouls. This is going to be an interesting fourth period. Still have 2 fouls apiece to go. Shot is up off the backboard, no good. Fleshman is there for the rebound. Kylie trying to dribble out of trouble and does. That ankle showing no signs of wear. Zips the ball down into Jordan.
Goodness.
Jordan unable to handle it. She had the ball. Turner was making a drop step to go to the basket and doesn't do it.
Just rolled out of her hands and hit her knee and rolled out.
Nevaeh Klofus going to the basket. She's just going to go through the lane. Euro stepping her way to the basket, and that puts the Lady Knights back in the lead. And look, it's just such emotion on either side of it. And I'm telling you, the fans from Word of God and Shreveport Force are getting into this one. There goes Jordan, misses that one. Julia able to pull that rebound down. Back to Henry. She looks up for the basket, bounces around. No good there. Fleshman pulls that rebound down. Julia slow to get up, but now she does. Henry. They're going to whistle the foul there. We'll see who they give it to. That's 21, Catherine Savage, just her first. Look, I'm telling you, the fans from both Force teams that are in here for the next game, they're getting into and cheering every shot. They've got nobody they're cheering for. That was an ill-advised three that hits off of the shot clock up there.
No. Don't know why they didn't call that one dead.
30-29 Lady Knights, and that's going to send Ava Lower to the free throw line. We'll have a foul coming, number 2. That is Haley Heaton. She gets her 4th personal foul. Have not seen Rougeau in a while. Haven't seen Choi. We saw her last night too in that one. Free throw is up and good. Now a 2-point lead. Ava Lower is at the free throw. No, correction.
I have a feeling this is going to come down to a missed free throw.
Lane violation. That will send it back the other direction. Yeah, that was Ava Lower. Here comes that full court work, and there's going to be a foul whistled on number 21, Catherine Savage, just her 2nd.
14 foul.
Look, what a warrior this Julia Jenkins is. Shot is up, yeah, no good, but there is Julia to try to get that board and put it back up, unable to do so. Nevaeh comes out of there with it. She cross-court pass, goes over, beautiful dish. Margaret Savage finishes that off.
Nope. She wasn't back in bounds from out of bounds, and she passed it to her when she grabbed it. A turnover.
Look, that is something else. You gotta believe they, goodness gracious. Back over the top, that goes over the hands. Going to have to chase it down. She has a chance to let it go. She could. No, she's going to get it. Good, smart play. Oh, she's going to get the hammered underneath. Going to be the basket, the hoop, and the harm there.
Much
Jordan
deserved.
Jenkins will go to the line. That is a foul. Ava Lower picks up her 4th.
She's battled and battled and battled down there, so much deserved points.
Audrey Lower comes in now to replace Klofus. Misses the opportunity for the and one, and the Lady Knights controlling out of there. They have the ball in the 2-point lead. Coast to coast, unable to finish there. And there's Julia Jenkins that gets another rebound, and she gets hacked off to the far side. A little bit of work, unable to connect there. Lady Knights have it. Nevaeh comes out of there, and this pace has been frenetic for the last couple of minutes or so. Over into the corner, no-look dish. A little bit of a travel there, no call. Spun around, out to Fleshman. She's got it, and she's off and running. Does not have numbers. Kicks this pass backwards. Didn't see that. And now going down the floor, that's Audrey Lower. She pulls that back out, gets it to Nevaeh. Nevaeh is going to go to the basket, and she will shoot free throws as well. They're going to call that foul on Haley Heaton, and she'll be gone if that's on Heaton. Yep, so Heaton is gone. She'll have a big round of applause from the Patriot fans that are here. And go over and a little high five to the other coach. That's what you love to see. That's going to bring Grace Rougeau back into the game, and that will send Nevaeh to the line to shoot two. First one rolls around, no good. Still clinging to this 2-point lead. This is the fullest I've seen this gym since the LSU-LSUA game.
Wow.
That shot up, and it is good. Now, second half of it is done. 13 points for Nevaeh Clofus. Rougeau set to bring it in. Here comes that full court press. Again, a lot of reaching is being done there. Had a chance to call the foul on Savage, and they don't do it. Looked like she went over the shoulder with a hack.
She did, yes.
Good pressure by this Lady Knights team. Backing off of it just a little bit as Fleshman is able to bring it across. But that errant pass is going to go out of bounds. They're going to call it off of Savage. It will stay with the Lady Patriots. Chance to tie this thing or get it to within one with a basket here. Back over the top. Fleshman's got it. She's going to quickly shoot that one. It's no good. Rougeau banging around down on the floor. Need to get a timeout if you're the Patriots, and they do. They'll keep possession of it. Great work by Rougeau. Rougeau is the freshman playing like an upperclassman. Full timeout. We'll take it with them. Back after this on 446 Sports.
The following things are just plain wrong. Pouring coffee into a light socket. Dressing a 300-pound man in a tiny pink Speedo. And hiring an unqualified employee for your business.
Express Employment Professionals in Alexandria is here to assist you in hiring that right employee or helping you find your perfect career. Apply online at expresspros.com/AlexandriaLA.
Back to the action we go here. 34-31. Lady Knights with the lead in what can only be referred to as a classic here in this state championship game for the Faith Training Christian Academy Patriots and the Lady Knights. There's Rougeau underneath trying to get that. Another rebound and a shot up by Jordan. No good there. Tight defense being played by Fleshman. She's got to be careful. They're going to whistle.
At a timeout.
Timeout called before that by the Lady Knights, so they'll retain possession, we do believe. 30-second timeout is taken, and just halfway done in the fourth. But I'm telling you, Chuck, games like this, you don't really remember a lot of those. We've been at it since, 10 o'clock this morning,
yes,
calling some games. But games like this certainly make it very well worth it. The last couple that we've seen, when you got into the JV championships and now this one, have just been amazing to watch.
Yes, I've enjoyed all the games that we've called so far, but this one I have found myself just getting into it.
And look,
I mean, you're just rooting for either one
for
of them,
every basket. We got no dog in this hunt at all. You're just watching tremendous basketball, great fan support, spunky play by the players, and I mean, that's everything you want with championship. This is for the ACEL state championship. Backing out, testing that 2-3 zone. Rougeau will come out and play Clofus. Gets it back over to Johanna, does Nevaeh. Back to the top, looking to try to draw a foul.
Had a good chance for him to call a push-off on her for an offensive foul.
Looked at an offensive foul, but no call. Get it back. You want it in the hands of Nevaeh Clofus if you are the Lady Knights. She gets it back over now. Here is a 3-ball up, and it's no good by Johanna Clofus. She missed a number of them. Good sportsmanship down on the end of it, too. Great work by number 3, Emily Dobbins, to go down and help up the Lady Knights player. That was Audrey Lower. Inside, Clofus again taking the ball away. She's going to have to take this one herself as it's 1-on-3. Doesn't get that to fall underneath. Battling for the rebound is Jordan Jenkins. It's going to go off her hands, unable to control it, and the Lady Knights will have it. 3:12 to go, 3-point lead. Back over the top. Johanna Clofus will fire that one again, misses it. Nevaeh pulls the rebound down. Johanna thinking about it again. Inside at the free throw line is Margaret Savage. She'll take this shot from the right side of it. A lot of pushing, dribbling with the right hand, now the left hand. There goes Jordan Jenkins to the basket. Unable to convert that, and Nevaeh back down the other way, being pressured very well by Grace Rougeau. Fans from FTCA wanting the elbow clear out called on the Lady Knights.
Yeah, and I mean, I haven't really seen if it was being, ignored all night, but it is, or all game, but.
Shot is up and it's no good. Going to be out on the Lady Knights. Savage was on the line when she touched it. Full court pressure being employed by this Lady Knights team.
Ball hit the line, but she regained
there's
control of it
Flashman.
from the
Got to
kickoff.
get it over. The count's at about 6. Now 7. Gets it across. Down into the corner to Jordan. Jordan puts his shot up. No good. Off of the Lady Knights, Catherine Savage. Getting ready to check back in is number 20. That's Ava Lower. Ava Lower comes in. She's battling with 4 fouls, as is Johanna Clofus. 2:04, yeah, 2:04 remaining, and it is getting loud in here. That's what you want to see out of these games. Shot is up by Fleshman. She misses it, but the rebound there by Dobbins gets it over to Jordan. Jordan gets the basket, and it's a 1-point game. 14 points now for Jordan Jenkins. She plays with 3 fouls. Bouncing around. Grace Rougeau, like a gnat, is right there in her ear. Dropping back now to the near side is Margaret Savage. Throws this one away. Rougeau trying to get in there and hold it up.
A lot of a travel there.
A lot of on the ground. Nevaeh for 3. Doesn't get it. Ball's going to bounce around. Got to have a save from the Knights. Save it right back inside. And here goes Henry and this Lady Patriots team. Rougeau gets her shot blocked underneath. A lot of banging around. Nevaeh comes out of there. 1:12 remaining in this one. Rougeau yet to get up. Lob side pass in. Unable to go. Nevaeh gets the rebound, and she puts that one in and is stepped on, but she's going to get the basket there. Give her 15. 1 minute remaining. 3-point lead for the Lady Knights. Patriots with the ball and a timeout on the floor. This is and look, you got to believe that Executive Director Sandy Merrow is excited about this one. Full timeout. We'll take it with them. Be right back on 446.
In Central Louisiana, you might see me at the ballparks or soccer fields, or we might cross paths at the grocery store. I'm your local Farm Bureau insurance agent, your local expert when it comes to protecting what you love and depend on. I'm Jason Hawk. Learn more about how Farm Bureau Insurance can save you time and money. So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK and let me help you protect your biggest investments. Real service, real people. Farm Bureau Insurance.
We are back here, 49.7 ticks left on the clock in this fourth period of this girls state championship game through ACEL at Louisiana Christian University, and you can hear the excitement that has been drummed up. 36-33. It has been a wonderful, powerful game.
Look, I'm telling you, the fans from both force teams are into this. You see the section across from us where we're facing. They're all up on their feet. Everybody on their feet in this one. They chased Julia Jenkins off the line. Fleshman's got a good entry pass into Henry. Blocked out of there by Nevaeh Closeph, but they're going to call the foul on Nevaeh. That's her third. And that's going to send Kira Henry to the line for an opportunity to get this to a one-point game.
There's the first one. It's in.
36-34. And hopefully we're able to talk to the winning coach following the award presentation. We'll see. That one rolls out of there and is no good, but the rebound putback is good underneath Julia Jenkins. The board and the bucket to tie this thing with 35 seconds. Clofus gonna hold it. You know she's gonna go to the basket. That one bangs around. Who comes out with the board? It's gonna go to the Lady Patriots. 25.9 remaining in this one. 36 for Southwest Louisiana. 36 for FTCA. 24 seconds remain. Goodness gracious, dribbled off the foot. Might need to get a timeout. There's a turnover inside. Stops, pops, no good on the shot from Catherine Savage. Held ball possession will stay here with the Lady Knights, and 12.6 remaining in regulation, dare I say.
Wow.
How about a little overtime in the state championship game, Chuck?
Why not, huh?
Back to Nevaeh. She's going to go to the basket. Beforehand, she's fouled on the floor. So they'll have to take it out on the side. Both players are down. Nevaeh Clofus and Julia Jenkins are slow to get up in this. It's just hard work and battle and big hands from these crowds as both players are right there. And we've seen Julia there banging around. She's knocked down, she gets back up. She's knocked down, she gets back up. What a player. They're going to call the foul on Julia. That will be just the second foul. So they'll get her out of here, bring in Choi. That'll bring Leah Choi in for offense, or for defense rather. 10.4 now. And luckily, the Lady Patriots, Chuck, had not committed fouls, so they've still got 2 fouls to give. You could foul again if you wanted to and force an inbounds.
That's right.
There it is. Clofus bumped, throws that shot up. Gonna roll around. 7, now 6. Choi's got it. Over to Jenkins. She puts up the runner at the buzzer. Not gonna go. And we have free basketball here.
Oh, it's rooting for a win. Just for the intensity of it.
My goodness, look, I'm going to have to turn you up, Chuck, just a little bit as the noise in here, we're unable to hear. We will go to 1 4-minute overtime period. They will jump again at center. Possession error does not apply to the overtime period. And we're going to just let you listen to what's going on in here. Look, I'm telling you, Chuck, just absolutely loving the atmosphere that is going on inside. And I tell you, these teams are battling for a state title, and neither one of them want to concede anything at all. It's been a battle of comebacks. It's been a battle of wills. It's been a battle of fortitude. And after 32 minutes of that battle, we don't have a winner decided.
We do not. We have a great matchup between two teams. And just to let you know about the noise that we've been having in here, my microphone is back up behind us, up in the bleachers where nobody is sitting, up in this upper section. And this is all that has been coming out from these fans that are here and watching this happening.
Flipping things around now, Savage will jump in the middle against Emily Dobbins. Remember, you've got some ladies in foul trouble. Shot is up and controlled by the Lady Knights. There's Clofus. Nevaeh looking to get her way into the middle. Puts this running one-hander up. It's no good. See who battles and comes out of there with the rebound. Saved a couple of times. Good work by both squads. It's going to be a held ball. It was won by there, so the control will go the other way to the Lady Patriots. And look, I'm telling you, the fan base from both of them. Now, we hear this Patriots team a little bit more. And that foul was there. We're going to see who that's whistled on. 21 is going to be Savage. She'll get it. Remember, still in the bonus now, already to the bonus, is this Lady Patriots team. And you still got a couple of fouls to give if you are the Lady Patriots. So shooting free throws here to the line for the 1-and-1 is Kira Henry.
Yeah, as you're looking at our Louisiana Iron Laser Center scoreboard, you see that the foul situation has not changed.
That one up and no good. Good job knocking that around. Henry with a shot at it once again. Clovis comes out of there with the rebound. Looking ahead, she's got Savage down the lane. Up in the air, unable to get it to fall, and controlling that, Jordan Jenkins, and she'll come out with it. Didn't start out as a spin move, but ended up that way, and they're going to call traveling violation as she had two defenders and she had the sideline on her. That's going to bring Joanna Clofus in there. She's got 2 threes in the game, 9 points total, playing with 4 fouls. We are in overtime of the girls' state championship ball game.
What a wonderful one it has been.
It is. Nevaeh Clofus, she's got Choi on her. That is inside. Joanna Clofus gets the basket. She's got 11 now, 38-36. Lady Knights with the lead. Fleshman knifing her way to the lane, unable to go, but will stay with the Lady Patriots. 2:53 remaining in overtime, yet to decide a winner. Dribbling around, that's inside to Jordan Jenkins. She banks it off the glass, and count that, we're knotted again. She's got 16, does Jordan Jenkins.
She is very good on that move to the basket.
Here goes Nevaeh. She's going to go to the basket as well. It's up and it's in. Nevaeh Clofus. She's got 17, which equals her season average. Had to get the extra frame to do it, but it doesn't matter if you're a Lady Knights fan. Gonna whistle that out of bounds. Patriots still have it. Chuck, here is that pressure again. Choi's got it. Choi gets it ahead to Jenkins. Jenkins now a little far out for that one, but does get it. Nevaeh comes out of there with the rebound. Going to keep it herself. She crosses the dribble up, back inside with a little dish in there. I don't think that Savage was ready for it. Off the feet, Fleshman gets it over back now to Nevaeh. Nevaeh hit hard and she'll go down. Out of bounds and off the way of the Lady Knights. Look, Chuck, I don't know that I've ever seen it where the fans are standing outside in the doorway waiting to get in.
Yeah, you can see it right there in the center of our camera.
From downtown, 3-ball, corner pocket, Nevaeh Clofus. That extends the lead to 5. Here comes Jordan Jenkins. She's got good sidestep move, unable to get that basket to fall. Ava Lower dribbles around and gets out of there, but what a dagger of a 3-pointer that was from Nevaeh. Good pursuit inside by Choi, unable to get it now. If you're the Lady Knights, you back it out and don't press the issue. You've got to come out and play it, or they'll sit back as long as they can. Lady Patriots are going to have to force the issue. Remember, now they do still have a couple of fouls that they have to give. It'll be 2 fouls before they can stop the clock with a foul. Going to have to think about fouling pretty soon, because Clovis will hold on to it. Such resilience and battling between both of these teams. Trying for another one here. This will be a dagger if Nevaeh gets that, and she does. Back-to-back threes. Nevaeh Clovis, she's now got 23, and this lead has shot up to 8 quickly, and the Lady Knights fans can sense this.
Patriots tried to turn around with the ball. It came out of her hands, and there it was, and it just rolled out of bounds.
Just for housekeeping, Fleshman's going to pick up her 4th personal foul there. That shot is up, and it's no good. Controlled out to the near side. Dobbins, they've got to hurry now. Passes over to Henry. Henry out of bounds. And, boy, those back-to-back three-pointers that Nevaeh Clovis hit were just phenomenal.
Yes, much needed for these Knights.
Choi's got it to the inside. She puts this shot up, bangs around, and no good. Good position by Clovis, and she has taken over in the last 30, 45 seconds of overtime. Great job of getting a hand in there and trying to save it. Henry Clovis goes at it again. Clovis again for 3, misses that one. 20 seconds and counting. And these Lady Knights can sense this varsity girls state championship, as can their fans. 8-point lead with 14-8 to go in regulation. And goodness, a game, Chuck, that was 35-35.
36,
36-36.
Yep.
It's been a 10-2 run in overtime, fueled by 2 3-pointers by Nevaeh Clovis. That shot is up, bangs around. Choi is blocked down low. Clock won't stop. Yeah, it will, with under 1.9. And there comes the crowd chanting, I believe that we will win. And in fact, there is your state championship for the Southwest Louisiana Lady Knights. What a game. Hats off to the FTCA Lady Patriots, as in all of the vocabulary that I have in me, all I can say after watching this game is simply wow.
Yes, indeed. Wow is a wonderful opportunity of wonderfulness. W-O-W, right?
Yes, in fact it was, and hopefully we'll get an opportunity to talk to head coach Eldridge Clovis following the presentation here. And my goodness, what a, yes, it had to be a winner in this game, but the winner was everybody that's involved with ACEL Sports after seeing a game like this.
Absolutely was.
Oh, by the way, we still have the boys championship coming up. You see the award going out to the Faith Training Christian Academy Lady Patriots, and my goodness, what a game. And look, I'm going to send this challenge out to the folks from the Force and from the Force. You better bring the noise in this next game, because this group from the Patriots and the Knights set the bar for crowd participation in this game. This one has been solid. Probably going to be about 10 or 15 minutes until we start that final game. It was scheduled for 5:30, so we're not sure what time that we've got it on there, if we have to adjust what our time on the schedule is.
Right. Now it's time to award the championship trophy. That will go to the Lady Knights of Southwest Louisiana Homeschool, your 2022 state champions.
It was set for coming on at 5:49 on ours. So.
All right, then we'll be good to go. We've got time there. There's the presentation of the state championship trophy to Southwest Louisiana Lady Knights and Coach Eldridge Clovis and that group. Look, I'm telling you, Nevaeh took over, but it was just battle after battle. The ladies that were there doing work for it. Ava Lower had a big game, had some folks in foul trouble. Joanna Clovis made a couple of big threes, and goodness gracious, what What a game this was. We'll try to get Coach Clofus up here and speak with him.
So we're going to go ahead and end this one so I can get switched over?
Yes, let's end that. And we've got time. We're seeing if we can get Coach up here pretty quick before we get out of this break. See if Sandy is there. We'll try to get Coach Clofus up here because we certainly want to talk to him about that state championship. Not sure if Sandy got to him, but we will see. Again, what a thriller in this one. 46-38 was your final. He's coming. Coach Clofus is making his way up here now, and we'll get an opportunity to visit with him just a moment before we stop the broadcast and start our next one. And that's what we're waiting on. Stick around if you've been watching this thriller, because we're going to talk to state champion head coach Eldridge Clofus here momentarily as he makes his way into the shot and getting him set up. And Coach, we'll just welcome you aboard. And look, in all the years that I've called basketball, I simply have no other word than wow on that game.
That's right. That's right.
Congratulations on a huge victory.
Thank you, man. Thank you. It was tough fought.
Right.
They gave us their best game, and we took their best shot. They jumped on a 7-0.
Right.
A team we beat by probably 15 twice.
Right.
Jumped on a 7-0. They came to play. So we had to recuperate. Had a great second half of the first quarter. Ended the first quarter 12-7. So we went on a 12-0 run there, and it was a dogfight ever since then. We're riding that the entire way. They started out actually 7-1 because you guys got a free throw into it, but you turn around and you make that run and take the lead. And at that point, a team that you'd beat by 15 a couple of times, you think, okay, we got it. We're gonna continue to roll this out. But they had other thoughts, and this thing battled to overtime. That's right, overtime, man. Missed a bunch of layups, man. Right. We put those layups in the hole. The game's not that close, but hey, that's basketball. That's right. Sometimes shots go in, sometimes they don't, and we had a bunch of layups didn't go in, and next thing you know, we find ourselves fighting just to get in overtime. Right. From an announcer and a broadcaster side, I love a game like this. For a coach, probably not so much. You had Joanna Clofus playing there with 4 fouls for most of the game. She got into foul trouble early on, sat for a little while, came in, hit a couple of clutch for 3-pointers though too. So talk to me about her play. Her jump shot has increased tremendously. Her percentage has increased tremendously over the year, and she gives us another weapon. Right. And most of the time, that big is not willing to step out that far. And if they do step out, hey, we got a driving lane from the veil. Right. But if they don't, she shoots wide open jump shots, and she hits a few, but she got 2 fouls in probably 10 seconds. Right. We've seen a lot of girls basketball played, and you mentioned Nevaeh. She's probably one of the best that we've seen. She dishes the ball, and we looked at her stats yesterday, 17 points a game, but she didn't get her points till the second half. Yesterday was just dishing the ball. She had 10 assists in the first part of that game. So the unselfish play, she's got all the tools. That's right. Nevaeh is she's not that 6'2" girl. She's not that girl that's going to outrun everybody. She's not big than everybody, but she's a well-rounded, good basketball player. You can't really press her. She can handle the ball. She's going to find an open man. If you give her a jump shot, she's going to take it. Right. And she can get into the lane. Well, that opens things up. Those 2 3-pointers that she did that spread things out for you, Coach. When you get up by 8 there in overtime, that's following right. It was daggers, I guess. For an overused cliche, she put a dagger in that game. That's right. When she hit that first 3, I was like, good. That gave us a little. Right. You're up 5. If she hit that second one, it's over now. Yep. Now all we got to do is play solid. Yep. And you did that, and the big state championship there. But look, the support cast that was around there, everybody played well. The Savage young ladies, Ava Lower had a big game. She was battling around in there too. And so we saw a lot of that play. Great weekend, Coach, by your entire team. Appreciate it, man. We came here looking for some good competition, looking to play, looking to take home a state championship. Anything other than a state championship was a fail for us this weekend, and we took it home. Well, there you have it. Look, we talked about this from yesterday too, and I'll leave you with this. The play on the court was phenomenal, but the thing that I love the most about the Knights, those uniforms are top notch. That's pretty good stuff. Well, I'll take care of that. I picked those uniforms out and designed them. Well, job well done. Visiting with Eldridge Clofus, we're going to wrap it up. Congratulations
congratulations on the state championship,
Thank
my
you, man.
friend.
Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. There you go. Congratulations also to the Southwest Louisiana Lady Knights. We know that they'll go back and watch this one again. Coach, you can catch it on Boxcast TV and watch the replay over there. So that's going to wrap up this broadcast. And wow, what an emotional coach there, and you know they love taking that state championship back. Says anything less than that this weekend would have been a failure.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
That's intense. We're going to wrap it up so we can start the next one. We will be back for the boys state championship right after this on 446 Sports.